Episode 100, dude.
This is
What's
nothing.
up,
This
dude?
is nothing to me. Doesn't matter what the fucking episode is. We bring
I don't
our
give a
fucking
fuck,
shit, dude.
I hear you, man.
I was talking about making this a special occasion.
Yeah.
Then, 2 days ago, texted Matt. I was just like, yo,
Let's just rip
let's
it.
just rip a fucking classic epi.
Yeah, we're just talking about coming out as bi on the 100th episode.
Technically, everybody's bi, dude.
Yeah.
Have you heard fucking gay people say that shit to you?
There's been Sigmund Freud thought everyone was bi.
That's because he was gay, dude.
No. Sigmund
Freud is gay as
Sigmund
fuck.
Freud said everyone's bi, but like the way your parents treat you will like set you to the right path. Like if you identify too much with your mom and like
Yeah.
something, you'll become gay. And if you conquer your Oedipal stuff where like you want to fuck your mom real bad, and you're worried your dad's gonna chop your penis off out of like spite
Yeah.
for the fact that you're trying to like push him out of the house and bang your mom as a 4-year-old. If you navigate those rivers correctly, you'll come out
Straight.
Yeah.
You'll come out straight as fuck. It's just,
According to Sigmund
just
Freud.
love pussy.
You'll just love pussy.
Yeah.
So, but you
What
gotta.
if your mom's not hot? You still want to fuck her? Because I
No,
had some friends that had some beat ass moms.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Thick moms.
think about how many days no fap a baby's on. You haven't jerked off
Eternity.
ever, dude.
Yeah, eternity, no fap.
You're sucking titties all day. So
You can't even-
You're edging.
you
You're
can't
being.
even
Your mom's edging you, dude, all day long. Just letting her suck your tits.
Especially lactating tits are pretty hot. Something about lactating tits that
God,
gets
dude.
me fucking going. Dude.
I love it, dude.
Makes me want to fucking pop. Dude.
Don't get me started, dude.
Do you pop when you see lactating
I pop,
tits?
dude. I actually used to look up pregnant porn for a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, I had a little.
I saw
pregnant.
one a while ago and it stuck with me.
I was
Good or
into it.
bad, it was in my head. I saw a pregnant lady get fucked like tag teamed by like an old guy.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
That's
weird,
tough.
man. It was weird.
that's tough. I would at least hope that in the pregnant porn that I'd watch that they treat the lady and the unborn with some respect.
Yeah,
dude.
she's-
There
yeah.
is a child present.
There was a baby in there.
There's a baby there, so I'd hope they're at least treating that baby with a little respect.
Damn, that was one of my first jokes. I just remembered it. I was like,
You said a
I had a
flashback?
3-way because I fingered a pregnant chick.
That's a sick first joke.
Yeah, that was one of my best jokes. I got to bring that back.
You got it.
It's a
Dude.
sick joke.
I used to have a joke about playing house when I was a little kid. I'd be like, dude, I don't know. I used to play house with this girl, and like, I don't know. We were like 6 years old, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck was going on in her house. So she would just like throw shit at me, call me a cheater, and like she would like hit me and all this stuff. And then everyone was just kind of like, kind of laughing. I'm like, but you know, I showed up every day. The pussy was off the hook, dude. Everyone was just like, what? I was like, I kept coming back. The pussy was
That's
too
sick.
good.
And it never worked? That's a great joke. That's a really funny
I
joke.
did it a couple times, and people were just like, yo, bro. Because I was talking about 2 6-year-olds boning in like a dysfunctional.
Also, it kind of sounds like you were an old guy.
No, I was.
And like the kid was resisting rape. She's like, she would throw stuff and scream at me, try to escape.
No, I was in the frame of being a 6-year-old and being
Either way, great joke.
living out this abusive relationship because of the pussy.
Speaking of great jokes, I was just in DC this weekend.
Oh
and
my God.
Let it fly, dude. It was time. It was time for the Allah.
You dropped the fucking Allah.
Allah impression to fucking make its
You fucking gave it wings.
fucking sold out show in DC. I was doing great. I had a good set.
Yeah.
There was no host, so it was just me opening for Soder all
Whole
weekend.
cold open,
which
dude.
which is tough, but
Damn.
thankfully they were all Bonfire fans and Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast fans. Shout out to the Bulls who showed up. You know who you are.
Yeah, that's like the rebel faction dude who
it
shows
is.
up at the end of Braveheart when like this whole other squad comes up and like, who are these fucking hapless warriors? And they're like, oh wait, they're on our side. Sick.
They're like, we like the Secret Podcast. Dude. Anytime at a show, people are like, yo, for real though, the podcast is sick. Every time I'm just like, damn.
That's awesome.
So I was like, set's going pretty well. I was leaning in hard on politics, which is
Yeah.
weird. But I was making fun of them for all being super liberal,
It's tight.
which is funny because
That is funny.
they're usually good sports about it.
That's good.
They were the whole
Well, they
weekend.
have to be.
The whole weekend, every time I got on stage, I'd be like, DC, dude, you guys are liberal. It's fucking gay, dude. You guys are all gay. But then I was just feeling myself, dude. I was like, I can pull this off. I can do it. Baby girl was in the audience. She loves the Allah impression.
That's all you need, dude.
I was like, I'm going to do this for you. Watch your fucking man work his art. First time I ever do the joke really on stage, like at a real show.
Yeah.
I'm going to close with it.
Damn, dude.
Here comes the closer, dude. Hard bomb. Hard bomb. Like, people were very upset.
And you had nothing else to. Usually, you have like something in the chamber Because I know you don't like getting off stage with the fucking unsatisfactory
Well,
bit.
I did.
I know you'll stay
I still
on.
hit the fucking 69 your dad. I was like, all right, well, fuck it, ripcord this thing.
Yeah, because I've always noticed that was always something I admired about you stand up. Like if I have my last joke in my head, I'm doing this, however it goes, and I'm getting off, and I would just go, oh fuck, okay, bye. And then like I notice you'll stick around. You're like you just refuse to have it. You refuse
can't let
to
go on that. I can't let go on a bomb, dude. It's the most embarrassing thing to be like, all right, well that's my time, thank you.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
Yeah, but it was classic
so
setup.
You pulled it up out of 69 of your dad.
A little, but people were like angry that I made fun of Allah.
Really?
Yeah. People like there were dudes.
Why are people so defensive of
There
Allah?
was like, so let's say the room was probably like 150. Mm-hmm. Probably about 10 dudes were just dying.
Yeah.
Dying laughing.
Hilarious.
The rest of the room was visibly upset. Audibly. Initially audibly upset.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
What?
I was like, do you guys like impressions? They're like, yeah. Because again, I was having a decent set at this point.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, this will be funny. I was like, I'll get out of here on this. Do you guys like impressions? They're like, yeah. I was like, this is Allah. And then instant groans. Still some laughs, though. They're like, this could be funny.
Yeah.
And then when the second one, I was like, this is Allah on 9/10 calling Osama bin Laden. The whole place just went dead silent, dude. Just dead silent. And then I sped through it because I was failing.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I was like, oh, are you guys doing it? Oh, man, you guys are crazy. I'll get you pussy for this.
Oh, yeah.
That was the first time I ever did that.
Oh, so you didn't give... Sometimes, too, like, I'll do something that won't work, and then, like, a month later, I'll try it, and it's just fucking
I did it
crushes.
2 days later in Baltimore, and it did really well.
Yeah.
But I set it up in the context of, I just bombed with this. Do you guys want to hear it? Then it's funny.
Maybe you needed... That was
Then
the
it's
fucking
funny.
sacrificial lamb you needed to give this thing birth.
But boy...
You needed to call a dubuk into existence, dude. You can't just let that fly.
You need to call what?
You need to call a dubuk into this...
You say, hang on, I have no idea what you're
A
saying.
dubuk, dude. It's like a Jewish spirit that, like... It's like a Jewish ghost.
There's Jugos called what?
Dubuks.
Dupuks?
Dibuks or something. You know, there was some movie I watched. It was like...
Babadook?
There's Babadook, but there's Dibuks.
There's Babadooks and Dibuks?
Dibuks, yeah, dude. Dibuks.
Dude, don't start with this because it's already spooky out.
I know, dude.
How spooked have you been?
I bought a pumpkin.
You bought a pumpkin?
I bought a pumpkin, dude. I'm going to carve a really spooky jack.
What are you going to carve into it?
Just a real jagged eyes and crooked teeth. It's going to be so spooky.
What's it, you going to make it Asian?
No. That's not what I said. Well, you know what's funny, though, about your set is that I just read a study that begs to differ. Well, you had a nice little sample size in terms of the crowd, but it's like who's compartmentalizing, who's sitting in the crowd and being like, oh, fuck, this is so funny. And there's like I can't say it. There's a lot of people who won't say that. They did a study recently. I meant to look at the sample size, but it was like tens of thousands of people, and they from all races, genders, all this stuff. And they asked, like, is PC culture, can it be problematic? And is hate speech problematic? And, like, I think, like, 65, 70% of people were like, PC culture can be
Is this from that Jordan Peterson debate?
No. This
Remember
was
when they brought that up?
When?
The Jordan Peterson versus the black dude?
Mm-mm.
At the beginning, they had a poll.
Who, Michael Eric? No.
That's what I wasn't sure if it was that.
No, this was like a scientific, I guess, qualitative study where they just ask people stuff.
I did notice, like, first off, after the show, almost everyone I talked to was like, that was hilarious. That joke was hilarious.
Exactly.
There were people holding back laughter.
Yeah.
But there were also 3 hot chicks in the very front row that were...
They were like...
None too pleased.
Hold!
Yeah.
Yeah, they can fuck up some laughter, dude.
The hot chicks that were like, I can't believe you're saying this right now.
Yeah, that'll spoil the milk, dude.
I'm like, listen to the joke. Don't fucking... You just heard Allah at the beginning, and they were like, no.
Should have fucking stage dived, dude. You should have gave a fucking
Why do
flying
feminists
elbow.
love Allah, dude?
Dude, I mean, it's...
That's because, you know why? Because fucking BBGs love naughty bees, dude. And Allah is the ultimate fucking naughty bee.
I mean, for sure,
If
dude.
there's a naughtier bee out there, I don't know who it is.
You should become the Jordan Peterson of, like, just explaining why Allah is so important for naughty bees to, like, get themselves together, dude.
Naughty bees. Think of what Allah...
If you map the levels of meeting onto Allah...
Dude, think of what Allah fucking... Ali, dude. Think of what Allah fucking brings to the naughty bees. Swords.
True.
Running with your dogs.
To the death,
Just running with your boys.
Yep.
Treat bitches like fucking property.
Dude, yeah.
Fucking bomb shit. Blow shit up, dude. That's as naughty as it gets.
That's definitely in the Allah Old Testament, dude. Is the Quran split in Old and New Testament?
No, it's just straight up fucking naughty B, dude.
Straight up.
It's a naughty book.
It might be the original. What's that one book everyone reads? The Game.
What is that like?
That was like a pickup artist book. It's called The Game. A lot of people read that.
Yeah, it's pretty much
But-
Tucker Max. Allah might be Tucker Max, dude. He's like, yeah, then you get pussy. Oh yeah.
One time I fucked this chick and she shit herself. Tucker Max is such a liar. I fucking hate him.
That O&A is like one of the best.
Oh yeah, when they called him out,
When
like,
Tucker Max
"Did
comes
you?
into the studio
Did
and he
you?"
starts, they're like, tell us a story. And then while he's telling it, they start to be like, did you? Oh, is that what happened? And he's such a fucking loser. He keeps telling it.
Yeah, he sucks. Oh, but so the study, they found that like 60% of people they asked, like from all races, they even broke it down like racial groups wise. Like maybe
Yeah.
it's just like all white people think it's not problematic, but it came out to where like again like 65% of people thought it was problematic from all race groups, except for black people who was like 63% thought it was problematic, so it was slightly less. And then they asked if hate speech is problematic, and like 85% of people were like, yeah. Definitely problematic. Still fucking 15 kicking around like, well, it depends really.
Hate speech is funny.
But what was interesting is the people who were like PC culture is super, super important, overwhelmingly are white women with master's degrees and above who make over $100,000 a year. And then on the flip side, people were like, fucking PC culture is ruining this.
Yeah.
Typically white people on just like another economic spectrum, just of like different values. So this is basically a battle of white people. Is what the study came up with. Is like,
Of course it is.
most people don't give a fuck. This is just white factions of white people arguing, and like the rest is
Of course it is.
it's called like the tired majority or whatever. And there's just like, all right, guys, like
very tired.
two-thirds of the country is just like, you guys done with this shit yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty. That was crazy.
That's what I was trying to tell Dweck the whole time we were making that fucking series. I was like, dude, we don't need to be right wing.
Exactly.
Just right down the middle.
Yeah.
Because everyone's tired of all this
Or
dumb
just
shit.
make fun of all of it.
Yeah.
Like you were
Everyone's
saying.
done with this shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of, dude, my friend hit me up and was like, yo, the Navy SEALs got a hold of your firefighter sketch, and they were all passing around saying it was the shit, dude. So, yo, shout out Navy SEAls. What
Damn,
up,
dude.
boys?
That's awesome.
Yeah. That made me feel, I was sitting, it was right last night when I was reading that some dickhead talking shit on me online that I sold out to the right wing and that
Yeah,
I was
dude.
a fucking failed white comic. And then my boy texted me and was like, yo, the Navy SEAls are praising you. It's like, dude, me and the SEAls are
So who would you rather have, the Navy SEAls praise you or some dude?
dude.
Not fucking trashing some dude who's probably projecting his own life failure onto you. It's like, hey man.
Now that me and the Navy SEAls are cool, dude.
I mean, you pretty much you get up at 4:30 in the morning, dude. It's basically Jocko's boys are being like, yo, you ever hear this? He's a fucking man.
Me and the SEAls have very similar regimens,
For sure.
like 100%.
For sure, dude.
Both discipline out discipline out the wazoo. You wanna know what I did today?
What you do?
Nothing. I didn't do much.
I don't think I
Got
even.
a breakfast
I don't think
sandwich.
I even like fart at 4:30 in the morning in my sleep. My body is just totally shut down.
Everything's off. Just yeah. No, me and the SEAls are pretty. I'm pretty much a SEAL now. You should have seen me in basic training.
How was that?
I was pretty much a SEAL.
Hitting the push-ups?
That's what the thing was. Like I didn't quit because it was too hard.
Too easy.
It was just a cakewalk, dude. I was like, I gotta get out of here.
This is what you guys want me to do?
Nah.
100 push-ups. Call me when you
Please.
guys need me to do 1,000.
Yeah, right. I'd be at like 5 and be like, well, I'm trying, man. I'm trying so fucking hard.
You should have just wore Metal Gear Solid Gear and just fucking just like slunk around the whole time. You ever seen people get question marks?
I should have got a box and hid in it and walked the halls at night. Oh man, I've told that story a bunch.
What?
Like when I knew I was going to quit during basic, I just went out and took a shower. Like at night, you're not allowed to shower. You're not allowed to get out of your fucking room at
Yeah,
night.
people hit you with fucking soap bars,
Dude,
dude.
I got out and just went to take a shower in the middle of the night.
'Cause you
I was
knew
like,
you had enough.
I was like, fuck this. I'm not going to listen to these fucking guys. I'm taking a shower. This sucks.
How was it?
When I was walking to the shower, they all like 3 drill sergeants came running down the hall and were like, "What the fuck are you doing? Get against the wall!" So I was standing against the wall, and they were like, "Do you even want to fucking be here?" And I was like, "No, I'm quitting."
Yeah, I'm done.
And instantly they were like, "Oh man, come on, it's not that bad."
Heck.
Oh, I got a new dude to fucking hate.
Who?
The fucking Rock.
Oh yeah, I've been hating
The
him.
Rock fucking sucks.
I've been hating The
I
Rock.
know you've been like messaging him that you're gonna make him come. Isn't that all your Twitter
I've
was?
sent him some gay shit. Yeah, I sent
Yeah.
The Rock some gay shit. My mom
He's
found
only
out.
gotten worse, dude.
My mom found out, got mad about it.
I was so hungover on. Oh, here we go.
He
I
has that
forgot
little
about
thing
this.
with Kevin Hart. He's always like, "Yeah, what's up, little man?"
That's one of the gayest fucking. Those two.
Their manufactured bromance might be like the lamest shit. In the
Oh
fucking
my
world.
god. So this is, you're gonna like this on Saturday.
What is it?
Saturday. So Soder brought the Xbox 360 to DC because
Respect.
we were like, we're gonna fucking plow through our dynasty.
Yeah.
We have a sick dynasty going, and I was like, this is. We were very excited about this, but then I brought baby girl down for the weekend. Ruined it.
You think you ruined it with your bro?
Yeah, we
Did she
didn't
play
it
video
all.
games at all?
No, we went out. Dude, baby girls? You think baby girl's gonna sit and watch you play Xbox?
No.
No, you gotta.
I want to try this place. I read about it on Yelp.
Yeah, that's baby girl
Yeah.
shit.
That's
So
all their fucking shit.
Saturday was actually a sick fucking day. So we woke up. You know what we do.
I heard you.
You know what we
I
did,
heard
dog.
you.
Then we went.
Steam the walls.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. Then we.
Say no more. You guys were in a hotel hanging
Yeah,
out.
fucking
Woke
balling
up.
shit. Went to.
Swish some Listerine in
Went to
your
the
mouth.
monuments. Saw Trump.
You saw him?
Saw Trump Daddy's helicopter fly by. Saw it land.
What happened?
Saw Marine One. Saw the Trump dog, dude.
Damn, dude.
Then we went to the Washington Monument, World War II Monument, Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah.
Went to a bar to watch the Notre Dame game.
Sick.
Did 2 shows. Crushed. Went to a fucking EDM concert.
At nighttime?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. See, I hate
That's a
going,
baby girl field trip, dude.
Dude, I fucking hate going to all that memorials and stuff.
Really? They're actually
So
cool as fuck.
Boring. Oh my
Nah, they're
god,
cool as
dude.
fuck.
What do you actually think?
Yeah.
Having like, I don't know what you're doing. It's like, you guys are fucking freaks.
I think we're
They're
going to get...
shapeshifters.
Yeah, I think we're going to get to a point where... This is me. I'm doing Joe Rogan right now.
Oracle?
Whoa. Where the cybernetic future...
I love your split brain. You're like, I got a good idea, and the other part comes around the back, and it's like, you're fucking gay,
Yeah,
dude.
dude, don't ever try to sound smart. You're fucking fat and gay. Every time, dude. You can listen to any one of these episodes. If I try to say something intellectual,
Yeah,
I'm instantly
it was
like,
so funny.
fucking gay. I'm gay for this, but here's the thought. Same thing with movies, like the dialogue in movies, like when it's corny,
Yeah.
like when you're like, people don't talk like that.
Yeah.
I think that's going away.
Yeah.
And then I think like the same way it used to when they're like, "Meh, see, meh."
Yeah.
Like people are like, no one talks like this.
Yeah.
And then it's still like dialogue in movies is improving to the point where it's like this is a real conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
Nobody has a witty response every fucking time.
Yeah.
Nobody's charming constantly. Like all
When you
that.
see cops go to a crime scene, you're like, whoa, somebody was, let's take a
Yeah,
burger. Like,
yeah.
somebody was hungry.
Yeah, it's like no, dude. They show up and like, oh Jesus Christ.
There's a whole group of people who love that shit, man. Like,
yeah, idiots.
yeah.
but-
they were a guy, like, every fucking dude in every movie is like, at some point, like a certain type of movie, hits his walk-in closet, and there's like 16 watches, 50 button-down shirts, and it's just a whole scene of this guy getting dressed, and it's like,
Yeah, it's The Rock.
that's real. Yeah, exactly,
It's the
dude.
fucking Rock.
Who are like, I have so many, let's check out my wardrobe.
Look at all my cufflinks.
All I have are suits in my closet.
I love cufflinks and working out, and I disrupt. It's like you were in Jumanji, dude. You don't disrupt, you fucking loser. Fuck The Rock. All right, back to this point. So, like, I think that's changing. I think it's like news correspondence, like local news. That fucking cadence they use, that's got to change.
Yeah, they got to keep it on it.
And I think politicians are going to have to change too.
Well, they're doing it because they saw Trump came out, and it was just like, rather than being, well, he was just like, I pay you, fa da da
Yeah.
da. Dude, they all were like, fuck. Because now I'm noticing all of them doing it, and they're like, he's a jerk. They'll say like jerk off and they know it's like a political strategy now.
Yeah.
But even that will become a thing people do, because that's becoming.
Yeah.
I'm watching politicians now. They're like, oh, we can talk like this now. And they're like, oh, it works really well. They're all doing
yeah,
it.
when they fake it, you can tell. Like
Oh,
when
yeah.
someone fake swears.
Rubio will try to do it.
When someone
Yeah.
tries to swear, like I'll never forget Kellen Winslow. He played tight end. He was at Miami.
Yeah.
This is while he was still at Miami. He like leveled some dude from Tennessee,
Yeah.
and they're like, a reporter was like, it looked like he tried to hurt him, and he was like, hell yeah, I tried to hurt him. I'm a fucking soldier, and it just came out like,
yeah.
dude, why'd you try to swear?
Well, that's like me if I were to try to be like, "What's up, dog?" People would be like, "Yeah, we can tell by like you got to master those minute like tongue
Yeah.
muscles to like not sound like you're just kind of putting on an act." When people curse who don't usually curse and they try to be cool with it, it's like
Yeah,
they always hesitate for a second too. Like he's just a fucking asshole. And you're like,
yeah,
"All right,
yeah,
dude."
yeah. But yeah, I think that'll change. I think hopefully we can get past all the BS, man, and just really
We'll see. Unless
cut
we
down
dip
to
into
people being
fucking-
honest.
Unless we come into like just a ton of right wing dictators, dude.
Right wing dictators.
China's a left.
Keep it 100.
China's a left wing. They're full communism, right?
Yeah, that's what happens when the left goes wild.
Yeah.
The Chinese will get you, and they'll be like, "All right, we're gonna ban Muslims."
Yeah.
Except they really do it.
They're Chinese is banning Muslims.
Chinese are issuing some real strict laws on on the Muzzies, dude.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Chinese? They have Chinese Muslims?
Yeah, but well, that's the thing. It's like both sides committed crazy atrocities back and
Yeah.
forth,
Yeah.
and it resulted in just a
Bad blood, dude. There's a lot
real
of-
bad blood.
There's still today a very palpable residue from slavery. Like if you're just, and if you don't believe me, dude, if you're sitting around with a lot of black people, be like, what about slavery? Everyone's blood pressure changes, and you're like, oh god.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like,
Well, if you're sitting around with black people and you're just like,
I'm saying if
hey,
you even-
guys,
if you
hey,
even-
what are we having fun right
I'm
now?
saying,
How about
like,
slavery?
when you pass a black dude on the street and you guys look at each other,
just sneeze and say slavery.
no, don't even say that.
If you walk past a black dude, be like, slavery.
no.
That's what you're advocating?
That's not what I'm advocating. I'm just saying, even if you don't say that, from slavery, there's still like you walk past a guy and you guys are both thinking things in context,
Yeah, of
somewhat
course.
related to that.
Yeah.
Like you're like wondering how much of the sidewalk you're taking up. You're like,
Yeah,
am I just like
I
I
hope
walk I'm walking my dogs. They're spread out kind of far. I'm like, oh, fucking bring my dogs in. I can't fucking colonize this fucking sidewalk right now. And
can't
you're like,
colonize- you can't have the
colonize.
dogs attacked,
This guy's
too.
like, these white motherfuckers why all these white people have dogs. Every white in my neighborhood too now, like every single white person has like dogs. So I'm walking dogs. I'm like, God damn.
That's white culture.
Loving dogs.
Loving
is
dogs.
Guilty.
Sick culture.
Guilty, dude.
That's a great culture.
True.
Dags.
Well, as white people too, you can't like get super stoked on your. Well, it's not. That's tough because it's really.
Wait,
like,
what are you trying to say?
You can't get super stoked on like white culture. You have to tie into like. Well, yeah, you
No,
can't,
you
you're
can't
like,
get. Cause I'm
I mean, you
in
can.
trouble for saying this.
You can.
Yeah.
You can. I mean, you could. Go next year. The turnout was a little light in Washington for people who are super stoked on white culture. But
Yeah, but we'll get it back.
next year you can fucking show up.
Yeah.
But you can get into your like European and be like, even that dude is like, your family's been in America for 4 years. You're not fucking Irish, dude.
Yeah.
Irish people don't think you're Irish. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Just stop. It's over.
Yeah.
So
I used to when I was a young man.
I
I,
thought
used
it
to
was
be all
tight.
about Irish culture.
Yeah, dude, I thought it was
like, dude,
tight.
fucking Boondock Saints.
I hated Boondock Saints.
You were right. You were right. To
I
hate
fucking
Boondock
someone
Saints.
showed me this movie. There was
When did they show it to you?
I was in high school, dude. I mean, I was sick at gym class wrestling. But yeah, so we played.
Good at wrestling is yeah. I'm not saying you can't be a good wrestler,
But I couldn't. Again, people like join the team. I was like, nah, I'm still playing rugby. It's like we can smoke weed before practice and fuck around. It's really fun. But
Yeah, that's
so we
awesome.
went to most of my team. We showed up in cut sleeve flannels and cowboy hats. So we got off the plane. It was just a bunch of 17-year-olds just walking around like, oh, what do you do?
Oh, it's so funny.
And everyone was dressed normal.
Yeah, you got off in an airport, so everyone was clearly normal people.
I know. So we got off like, what's up, y'all? And everyone was just sitting there just like, what the fuck? We're like, yeah.
Oh my god, dude! If
Through the airport.
there was definitely a me that was hungover, sitting there waiting for a flight. You dickheads got off. He was just like, "Fucking."
God damn
I
it.
wish that plane crashed.
So we got off. We played. We had like a day or two of tournaments. I think so. We lost in like the semifinals or whatever it was. So we had to play the next day after that for like whether we were in third or fourth place, and we were just like, whatever, who gives a fuck.
Yeah,
So we had the fucking dedicated sportsmen.
I was gonna
everywhere.
say there probably was. Yeah,
like whatever. So then that night we went out to Langhorne. We went out to like some steakhouse, whatever the fuck it was called.
Longhorn.
Longhorn.
so I'm saying
Yeah,
Langhorne Steakhouse, dude.
So we went out to like some sort of place like that, and there was these fucking. We had a beautiful waitress. Dude, the women in Texas are fucking gorgeous.
Nice.
Gorgeous. So like we're out
Yeah.
there, just fucking big, fucking just a beautiful big titted blonde dude waitress.
Wow.
So we're down there. We're having a good old time, and I think me or someone else we convinced we started telling our waitresses. It was like our coach was like in the other booth. I'm like, we need to buy some weed. Where can we get it around here? And this chick's like, oh, like here's my number. Pick me up after, or like I'll meet you at the hotel. Something
Yeah.
I forget how this happened, but So after we got back to the hotel, me and my boy Schiavis, dude, we went out.
Wait, Schiavis was on the rugby team?
Yeah, Schiavis on the rugby
Oh,
team.
you guys only had elite athletes.
Exactly, dude.
You and Schiavi were in nationals?
Yeah, dude.
That is perfect for my theory.
So we went, dude.
Schiavi was the captain, dude?
No, I was the fucking captain, dude. I was the captain, dude. So I was captain senior year. I wasn't captain yet.
Yeah.
So this chick picks us up and just drives us to God fucking knows where, King of the Hill country. And she's like, all right, it was the ounce of weed was $60.
Yeah.
So we're like, all right, we put
King of the Hill country.
it looked like King of the Hill around me.
Yeah.
We had no idea where we were. These chicks were driving us. So I put $60 in a mailbox, spin the block, come back. Lo and behold, there's a fucking ounce of weed. So I'm like, sick. We smell it. I'm like, dude, it smells like cleaner, like some sort of cleaning product. I'm like, weird.
Fuck it.
And I'm like, exactly. So we're like, whatever, we have an ounce of weed. This is going to be sick. Let's go back and smoke it. So me and like, I think I've talked about this before, but it was like my whole team. There was like probably 16 fucking kids, 17-year-olds. So we all sat in the parking lot with an ounce of weed and people rolling up joints. People were eating it and shit. Fucking like, fuck yeah. Like people were eating the weed.
Yeah.
So we like smoked literally like an ounce of weed between all of us, just rolling joints back to back, smoking as we couldn't get like smoking as much weed as humanly possible. You know when you were in high school and you like smoked weed till like you passed out basically?
Yeah.
So we're fucking smoking. Finally we're like, all right, let's go back inside. Let's get those chicks to come hang out with us. So or like they were supposed to. It was already
Also,
set in
no,
motion.
by the way.
What?
I didn't smoke weed until I passed out.
In high school, I used to sit in a,
I used to drink natural light until I passed out.
I used to do both, dude. When I was in high school. When I was in, the first time I drank, I literally fell down in my driveway and passed out. But I remember, like, when I was younger, too, like, I would make sure all the windows were up in the... Like, it had to be a hot box. I had to hold my head in as long as possible.
All right, yes, I do remember it. Like,
So we fucking smoke all this weed, and then I'm walking up the stairs back into the hotel, and I was literally fucking floating up the stairs. And I was like, oh, my God, this is not weed we just smoked. And then we were in the room. I was breathing a blue flame out of my mouth, and, like, there was 8 people being like, ah, like I was breathing it. So like people were throwing ice at me and shit, and I was running around this room. It was like, ah, it was like Godzillaing a blue flame out of my mouth. And then like I opened the door to get out of the room. There was like the rest of my rugby team was like running around like army men having like an imaginary war. It was fucking crazy, dude.
wow.
So then these chicks come over, the waitress and her friend, slamming fucking hot. And this other guy, I'll never fucking forgive him, such a fucking dork. We're all talking, and the chick was saying in pig Latin that she was trying to buck me. So I'm like,
She's trying to get a hold of the captain.
She's trying to get a hold of the captain.
She saw the captain.
Trying to hit the captain, dude. So then, like, this guy, I'm like, what?
Latin?
You're saying, like, I'm horny, but, like, mime more and something.
Yeah.
I'm fucking, like, dusted out of my mind.
on the cum nay.
I was going to my friend, like, this dude, not my fucking friend, obviously. I'm like, Jake, what the fuck is she saying? And he was like, I'm not telling you. I'm not saying. It's like, fucking loser. So then I'm like, all right, dude. So I'm like, I'm with these 2 girls. And I'm like, one of them gave me a Listerine breast strip. She was like, do you want one of these? I was like, what is that? And I put it in my mouth, and I was like, are you guys giving me drugs? And I freaked out, thinking they were, like, feeding me acid unknowingly. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? I started freaking out at them. And then my rugby coach came out and was like, Matt, what the fuck are you doing out in the hallway? And I was like, huh? And he's like, go to fucking bed. I was like, oh, no. I was still trying to, like, bring them back to my room, but I didn't know where I was. I was in, like, a labyrinth of hotel rooms. I was like,
oh, my God.
Hold on. He's like, get the fuck out. You guys go home. You go to bed. Dude, so
Was your rugby coach chill?
He was. We called a hooker to his room at one point. We watched out the balcony, and she came up, and we saw him like, oh, just go the fuck away. It was so funny. So he's already fucking hot.
You guys are the bad news bears.
Because we called a hooker to his room.
Yeah, you guys are the bad news bears, dude. Just doing PCP and hookers. You guys are like the 90s Dallas Cowboys, dude. This is crazy.
So then, like, since I had been breathing a flame the whole time, the one kid who ate the most weed just laid in bed the whole time and was like, they was freaking out, but they were throwing ice at me, so he slept in a bed of ice all night long.
He's like, I'm cold.
So the next morning we wake up to battle for 3rd and 4th place.
How'd that go?
I forget. I don't even know if we won. But the kid who had been all morning, we're all laughing like, dude, that was fucking crazy last night. I was so fucked up. He was just like, I don't feel well, dude. I don't fucking know what happened. I don't feel right. Blah 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 blah. So we're playing. I don't, like I said, I don't even know if we won or lost. But at one point, this kid didn't say a word all day to any of us. During the game, he came out of nowhere and hit some. It might have been the hardest hit I've ever seen in my life.
He hit someone?
Yeah, he fucking PCP'd leveled someone, dude. And we were all just like, the whole game stopped. We're like, holy fuck. And then he like slowly came to after that, but he just needed to level someone.
That's sick. You guys took PCP and played rugby.
Until the next day, it was worn
Yeah.
off. But yeah, he fucking hit someone hard. I remember just sitting there just being like, holy fuck. We were all like the next day just running around like, oh.
That's good performance enhancing drugs.
Yeah, dude, that was
For a
definitely,
rugby team?
yeah, that was.
Kid nuts.
But yeah, dude, we all got dusted in Texas from a young age. And it was like, and then one other time I smoked weed and I was like, well, I know what this is. And I was like,
You could feel it.
Yeah, it's a horrible feeling.
Damn. And that's such a mind fuck because, I mean, you smoke enough weed, you would be able to tell.
Oh, yeah.
Like if I smoked it and it was laced with something, I would be convinced it was just me freaking out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, and that, luckily, though, it happened to me when I was like 17. I had no concept of like getting in trouble or something bad happening to me. But the second time, I was like, this isn't right. And I was like, fuck. And then I was just like, whoa, the McDonald's sign looks sick. And I was like, never mind, this is awesome. But yeah, dude, now I don't really smoke much weed anymore.